Testing. Testing. Is this shit on? Is this shit on? Okay. Hey, everybody. uh, let's get the intro out of the way. Mom, Dad, hi. Carla, my big sister, who I haven't uttered more than 2 words to in over 10 years. Holla. My amazing viewers, my countless therapists. What the fuck is going on? Okay. I just want to say that this is it. You know, this is my little thing here. I just took 20 painkillers. Okay, so yeah, I snorted a couple lots of coke too. Don't tell anybody. Okay. Yeah, I just took 20 painkillers, so it's probably gonna be my last little words here. But okay, well, I know all of you are like mystified as why I took 20, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna do that for you. I took 20 because that's like my lucky number. Okay, yeah. My mother, she died of the big C when she was 20. What else? What else? What else? Oh, my name, my full name, Terri Lynn Rose. That's the life path number. One of those numerology things I used to be so obsessed with in my teen years. It's 20. I finished my first screenplay when I was 20. Classic Terri. I never did anything with it. Never did anything with it. Yeah, it was some romantic voodoo bullshit. So yeah, and my father, he died on the 20th of May, like 2 days after his birthday. That's part of 20. So you know, there you go. He died in a car accident, but highly suspicious. Some say it might have been suicide. Whatever. I know I'm missing. I can't. You know what? I'm forgetting something. I know that I am because I can't fucking forget anything here because it's part of the pattern, and I want you to know that it's real. So what the fuck? Oh yeah, I almost forgot this one, but you know, then again, it's not surprising. I lost my little cherry, and everybody singing together now. 20. And yeah, I was a late bloomer in that department. And it was awful. I lied. It sucked. Okay. Okay. All right. Maybe it's lucky is not the right word. Okay. Maybe like spiritual path number or something like that. I don't know. Okay. Folks, I just want to say I I am in a really fucking good mood to be killing myself right now. I mean, I'm really in a good mood. I know it has a lot to do with like the shit that I took. Okay. But it's a myth, you know? I mean, you always watch those movies where like the woman is like sitting in a tub full of water, holding a razor to her wrist or a gun to her head, and like, Jesus, I'm about to kill myself, heavens forbid, you know? But that's not fucking the case right now. I'm just really fucking feeling good, you know? Wow. Maybe I should reconsider. No, I had y'all. No, I'm not gonna do that. Fucking good, man. But I do remember reading those little pamphlets, the little suicide pamphlets. Yeah, in the library, one of my carefree pre-suicidal days. That often when the person has like resigned themselves to doing it, that they often feel very content, even joyful sometimes. So I guess this fucking makes sense. Jesus, I also remember thanking God and praying that I never got to that point in my life. But apparently that prayer wasn't answered. All right. Anyway, yeah, I guess this is like I'm supposed to leave like a little diary, like I said, of why I'm doing this, but I'm not gonna do it, okay? Because I'm a nonconformist, okay? I ain't gonna do it. All right, okay. All right, you twisted my arm here. Twisted my arm. That was my leg, but who gives a shit anyway? Yeah, let's just start with, I guess we should just talk about, oh God, you know, I just realized something, that I might see my mother. You know, I'm not a big believer in heaven and all that crap. But come on, there's a possibility here. Um, I'm of the old school. And speaking of family, this is kind of important. I left instructions on my computer where I want to live for eternity. Not gonna tell you. You're gonna have to read it for yourselves. Um, but I don't know. I just think you just lay still forever. Sort of like you did in your mama's womb for 9 months, except no kicking, no movement. You just lie there and you just sleep. That's sort of comforting to me. Because after all, that's what I do most of the time anyway. I sleep. So there you go. But yeah, um, my mother. I guess I should start with my first set of folks, and I'm gonna fucking need a. I need a cigarette for that shit. So, I fucking have some. And of course, that makes perfect sense. I don't have any more, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Let's start with my mother. My parents, that is. Wow, she was, my mother was just really beautiful. I mean, just beauty personified. She was just beautiful. I mean, physically, yes, but I mean, saintly beautiful. And I would show you all a picture. I would, in a heartbeat, I would show you a picture. Okay, I'm not lying. I would show you a picture, but, I had one ever since I can remember. I had a picture, but I fucking lost it. And it was probably like a couple of days ago when I was throwing all my shit around my room because I was fucking upset, and I don't need a reason for it. I just was fucking upset, and I was throwing my shit around, and I must have thrown it away by mistake when I was cleaning up because I don't know where the fuck that picture is. It's just totally gone. I have no idea where it is. Yeah, that's when I kind of knew I was, I was gonna do this shit because any other time if I had lost it, misplaced it a week, 2 months ago, I would have just like ransacked the fucking house to try to find it, but I just really had no energy. I didn't have any fucking energy to look for it. Just didn't do it. So, but I will describe it to you, Description's always good. I'll describe it to you. She was sitting on a chair and she was beautiful. Did I said that already? Did I say that? I said that, okay. Yeah, she was beautiful, and she was holding me, and she was smiling down at me, and she was frail as shit, but she was smiling. She was sick, so I don't know what, but she was smiling. And it's rare. People would tell me about her. They would just be like, she was a living angel. She was so sweet, And it's rare when like everyone says positive things about one person. I mean, like, fuck, how often, okay, does that shit happen, And she was getting back to the picture. She was smiling down at me, and I'm about to tear up. That's not gonna happen. But if it does, what the fuck? Anyway, she was smiling down at me, and she was really beautiful. And I was told by like reliable sources that she died a week later in her room. So, shit. Okay, that is fucking ironic. I just thought about something. Like, both of us died in our rooms. Sweet. But yeah, that was it. And my father died about what, 3 weeks later. So yeah, and I was one at the time. Yeah, I was one, and I wish that someone could have like told me, while she was holding me that day, that would be like one of the last times with my mother. Someone could have told that 1-year-old. Fuck the iPod. We need to like, invent some kind of fucking technology where you can like enclose those memories in your mind. Especially children who've lost their parents at like an unbelievably fucking young age. Like, it's not fair. Like, okay, it's not fair because I don't have any memories of that woman. I have none, and it's just not cool. It's so fucking unfair. Like, I always like compare. I know this sounds really fucking cheesy. It does to me anyway. But I always compare her to like this birthday cake. You know, where everyone got to have a slice of this like beautiful, caring, warm woman, and I got none of it. You know, and that's not cool because I love myself some cake. Okay, messed up. Yeah, not cool. And then, like I said, my father died 3 weeks later, and I was still on, and his big brother, hey dad, uncle, was just minding his business along with his little wife and his child of, 7 years. Hey, mommy, Carla. When he was confronted with this shit, you know, and when I say this shit, I mean me, you know. We don't play. He kept it in the family. He adopted me, for a lot of encouragement from my mother. And apparently it was fate, it was all fate because my mother, she wasn't like, she wasn't a big fan of carrying babies, They didn't have like, intro, whatever that fucking shit is then. And, so my father wanted another child, so there it was, there you go. Convenient for all of us, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah, it was convenient. Yeah, and it worked out. And we stuck it out many years, right? Didn't we? Yeah, we did. So convenient for all of us, But I've often said that no one had to tell me that I was adopted. I would have figured that shit out because we were like, I was so different from all of you. Wasn't I? Right? I mean, really, really different. I mean, yeah, okay, we're blood related, blah, 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 that shit, but no, I would have guessed that shit out because I was really, really different from all of you. Especially you, Carla. 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 Carla, wow. It's really fucked up that our like last full blown conversation, um, full blown conversation, yeah, was a fucking fight, yeah, that we had, because now we just have those little forced hellos and grunts that we do, but back in the day, it's good old days, we had a fucking fight, and that was like the last time I remember I were really talking to you, but it was 4th of July, something like that. We were at our parents' house, remember? I'm sure you do. In our backyard, and I remember because like a week before that little get together, you confided in me in one of those rare and everybody, I mean like rare moments. Uh, you were really vulnerable and you told me that your sweet hubby Roger was out there screwing away on you. And yeah, he was just cheating on you. Just cheating. And I remember, um, you know, that little hot dog hamburger get together. I was going through my usual depression and I had stopped taking my antidepressants. It's about a week, I guess. I was feeling really fucked up. And you guys, you, Carla, Dad, but you guys, Mom, Carla, was directly, in front of me. And I just remember feeling really fucked and just hearing your tongues click against your teeth. And that shit just fucking bothered me. My head felt like it was about to explode. It was so fucking loud. And, all you could do was just go on and on about how I was wasting my life away. And, that wasn't cool. I felt really fucked up already. And, yeah, okay, I don't want to be a CEO like you, Carla, trading, buying souls. Crazy me. I want to do something artistic with my life. Yeah, I'm real fucked up in that way. But, yeah, I finally had it, so I just blurted out, okay, did it, I don't think it was that bad. Okay, so what if I said, that you were once an independent woman and now you were a corporate man whore?